Hey guys, do you like boats? Well, you're gonna like this next one coming up. Alright, quick recap. Last time I died, but not really, and this time I'm coming back from the dead and I'm about to go after whoever tried to kill me. Oh, and also get my revenge on Pancake Boy. And now it's the 21st. I heard they arrested one of the Phantom Thieves. No way! I didn't expect him to commit suicide. He's a murderer. He deserved to die. We can finally breathe easy now. He killed himself, huh? I guess we'll never know his motivation. Well, on the bright side, I don't have to go to school. I'm exhausted. Feels like my consciousness is about to fade away.
Hey, are you alright? Don't fall asleep until we reach our destination. Are you listening?
Could this be the effect of the drug wearing off? The memories I thought were gone are starting to come back.
Are you listening?
I am. Whoa, what are we talking about?
You weren't paying attention? Well, I guess I can see how you'd be lost in thought right now. Anyway, we need to talk about how to get out of this situation.
Futaga's monitoring of Akechi's phone has confirmed it. He did indeed have an ulterior motive.
It's on a completely different level than just that.
I knew I should have left him behind in Mementos.
Not only was he trying to frame us, but he was the true culprit behind the mental shutdowns. His offer to assist us was simply a ploy to frame the Phantom Thieves and kill him. If we go into Sis's palace as he suggests, we'll likely be met by a large ambush of police forces.
To think he would be this far gone. I know now what it means to feel a chill down my spine. Furthermore, he wishes to bring a police squad from reality into the palace.
If the 8 of us can enter at once, it's not inconceivable to think a larger group is possible. He may even be able to bring in vehicles or other special pieces of equipment.
So, this really was just a setup to shift the blame onto us.
He made us go after Okumura. Then once we triggered the change of heart, he killed him.
And he told us he had seen the true culprit, but it was him the entire time!
The whole time he was working with Makoto's sister, he was really just some homicidal maniac. Come on, we gotta take that bastard Akechi down. Isn't that recording we got enough proof to do it?
Nope.
No. Akechi is merely a tool. His orders come from elsewhere. The grand mastermind behind this all. An unimaginable fiend capable of arranging the murder of a suspect inside of a police station.
Unless we find out who that is, we will continue being targeted even if we defeat Akechi.
But what means do we have of learning his identity?
We'll have to make Akechi say it. Though once we do, that mastermind will likely eliminate us.
I think that will be the case eventually, regardless of whether or not we learn his identity. The only reason it hasn't happened yet is because we're an easy target to blame for his crimes. If he realizes that's no longer possible and abandons that plan, he may opt to kill us immediately.
Damn it! So we don't got a choice but to go with that bastard's suggestion.
But if we go into the palace like we're told, he'll get arrested and then Akechi will kill him.
Palace. The palace. Actually, there's something I'd like to say regarding...
Aha! We can use the palace to our advantage!
Hmm?
What's this all of a sudden?
There's a way. A way to get past Akechi and get the mastermind to lay off of us, all while learning his identity.
Really?
You gotta be kidding me!
If he wants to kill the guy, why not let him?
Do I get a say in this?
That is, inside of a palace.
Yes, we could have him kill the cognitive version, all the while believing he killed the real one.
Yeah, that's it!
It seems that's our only option. Listen close, everyone. I have a plan for how we can carry this operation out.
I do like how they planned this whole thing. It's kind of a neat twist.
Ever since the death of their teenage leader, the Phantom Thieves have fallen silent. However, the police intend on continuing this investigation until the case is fully solved.
I'm sorry I'm late. I had to finish a few things at work. Where are they?
Waiting upstairs. Go tell them to come on down. I'm gonna fetch him.
You're her sister, correct?
Makoto told me everything. Futaba-chan, I'm sorry that I caused you so much trouble this past summer.
Oh.
It's ancient history now.
Man, that goddamn detective.
Look who's here.
Back from the dead. Hello.
Hey, you big bastard!
How've you been?
Pretty good. I mean, I died. Ghostly. I mean, I died.
You must be fine if you're joking around like that.
It truly is a relief to see your face.
I bet that moron Akechi don't even know we tricked him yet.
Still, how'd you pull this off? Isn't this guy considered dead?
You weren't told anything? I heard my sister brought him here, though.
Yeah, she came over in a taxi, dumped him off, and told me to keep him safe. It was right after they announced he had died, too. Almost gave me a heart attack.
I didn't have time to explain.
Hey, shouldn't we tell boss what really happened?
We wanted to make our enemy believe the leader of the Phantom Thieves was dead.
What?
What we did was make that enemy kill his fake in the metaverse.
Hold on a sec. Enemy? Fake? What are you talking about?
Alright, we gotta get him caught
The
up.
true culprit behind all these incidents set us up. Our goal here was to determine their identity.
True culprit? I see. So you guys were going up against someone else.
It was Goro Akechi. You knew beforehand that he was the traitor, didn't you?
Yes, he was too suspicious.
Akechi himself gave us the chance to strike back. He made one fatal mistake.
Couldn't you have just said from the beginning that Akechi was the real culprit?
That wasn't something we could simply bring up. We couldn't have you suspect Akechi. Besides, neither you nor the other investigators would have believed something like that, would you?
True. Akechi was credited with the arrest of the Phantom Thieves. Not even I would think he was the culprit. In other words, you left him alone on purpose. That was a bold move.
God, I can't keep up with any of this stuff. So what was this mistake Akechi made? What did he do?
He slipped up in regards to Morgana's voice.
You mean a cat?
Yeah, cat could talk now.
Yes, Morgana can talk.
Sorry. Was that supposed to be a joke?
Oh, our apologies. That's completely true. You surprised?
Does that mean he said something just now as well?
But you don't understand him, do you? That's how it was for all of us at first, too.
When you're in the metaverse, Mona talks like a normal person. Once you hear that and your brain realizes he can actually talk, you start to understand him in reality. It's a change in cognition, most likely.
Thanks to Akechi's lame acting, we figured out something was up.
When we talked
Way
to him at the
back
school festival,
in
he was
May.
acting like he just realized Mona could talk. But we already saw him drop a mega hint about it way earlier.
Oh, I know a place. I want to go to that huge pancake-looking place we passed on the way here.
Oh, am I mistaken? I thought I heard something about delicious pancakes.
Pancakes.
Mona was the only one who was talking about a pancake. That meant Akechi'd already been in the metaverse by then.
And since he was lying to us about that, we assumed he had a hidden motive behind contacting us.
It seemed odd upon further thought. His reaction to my pancake comment was an honest one, after all.
We got lucky.
That said, we weren't so naive to overlook something like that. That's why we asked Futaba-chan to wiretap his phone.
I pretended to be interested in checking the phone out, but I was actually planting my app. My heart was pounding while I was doing it, though.
Even that ace detective could never have imagined a program being installed so quickly. Futaba's quirky nature proved to be a great help.
That was just an act! After a few days of listening, this confirmed his betrayal.
Then I'll guide the police into her palace and have them catch the Phantom Thieves in the act. That would be the only way to arrest them, given their methods. I'll deal with them after that. Let me see. We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that room, my task will be simple.
Is this for real?
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
So they planned to get rid of that guard from the beginning.
Well then, I will make the arrangements the day after the arrest. And thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall end his own life. When he does, you will become a great hero who saved Japan from evil. As will I, of course.
I knew he was acting strangely, but to think he was this far gone.
He's no ace detective. Akechi is the perpetrator behind the mental shutdown crimes.
On top of that, there's someone else commanding Akechi. Someone with great authority. So great that they can order an assassination in a police station. That's why we had to make a move before they did.
I see.
We baited Akechi into Sis's palace, making him dispose of our leader's fake, but think he killed him.
Can you elaborate on that in more detail? What exactly happened in my cognitive world?
We're sorry for using you without your permission. Your palace had all the conditions we needed.
What conditions?
First, we required a place inside the cognitive world that was the same as in reality.
That place is based on the real world after all. Anywhere that's not warped looks just like normal.
That's why nobody but the person who uses the nav even realizes they're in the metaverse.
Back with Kamoshida, we came in from the station without even noticing.
That brings back memories. Good times,
Totally
good
can't tell
times.
the difference if there ain't any distortions around.
We had already investigated Nijima-san's palace when Makoto brought the suggestion to us.
I was seriously impressed by that suggestion. To be honest, I didn't quite understand it, but I went along with it.
It was a great idea. It was reckless. We had to trust it. It was reckless.
We still managed to pull it off, though.
Makoto is normally so calm as well, but once her mind is set, she gets oddly impulsive.
Yeah.
I did have a bit of a rivalry forming with Akechi, but I just couldn't contain myself anymore once you became a target, sis. The reason I joined the Phantom Thieves was to heal your heart, after all.
My own achievements were all that mattered to me. I was desperate. I wasn't myself at all.
Oh.
I'm sorry I couldn't see that.
That goes for the both of us.
We heard from Mako-chan that you were going to do the interrogation, Nijima-san.
And regarding its location, I take it you used the data from my laptop?
I'm sorry.
Go on.
There were two things we were able to confirm while we were checking the metaverse.
Good me and evil me.
First, our clothes didn't change when we were down in the interrogation room. Second, the scenery and details outside of the palace proper were the same as in the real world.
Once we heard that from Makoto, we secretly went to check it out without Akechi knowing.
There was also one more thing we absolutely needed to make this work. A perfect cognitive replica of him in the metaverse's interrogation room.
Since he had yet to be caught, though, there obviously wouldn't be anyone in that room.
Once we saw the casino guests and police officers, we were convinced this would work. They looked no different from actual living people.
After that, we just had to work our way into the palace like usual, while keeping Akechi in the dark.
Everything went as planned up until we defeated Sis's shadow. However, it was then that we were met with a terrifying, unexpected police ambush. As a result, even though we managed to grab the treasure, we couldn't...
Oops.
Except that was
Hey,
all
he's alive. He's alive. No, West, but he's alive. Wait.
We had prepared
Wait.
an empty
What's wrong?
case beforehand. and
Hey,
then
John.
acted like we were taking the treasure.
Do you like boats?
This was because we knew the police would be coming for us.
Do you like
We
boats,
made sure
John?
before the operation that the police would be waiting to ambush us. And just as expected, he totally took the bait.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Do you like boats?
Him getting captured by the police went exactly how we planned it.
And I had been interrogating him with no knowledge of this. But how did you lure
Not
Akechi
particularly
into this
why.
cognitive world
No reason. It's
interrogation?
not like we're heading towards a gigantic boat or anything.
All I needed were the coordinates.
Seems like she used the laptop to remotely access the metaverse. Asking her about it now would drag on the conversation on too long. I should talk to her later. Better not be planning anything. Me? Never. No.
He had been
Look at the evil grin on his face.
It must have been truly hilarious for our leader who sat idly in the real world's interrogation room.
Yeah, I was chilling.
Truly, he was acting quite cocky by himself in that quiet chamber.
I'm alive!
So that's why you gave me your phone. I only took it because of what you told me.
I love the duel. I like the duels too. The one evil Catchy cracks me up. I couldn't see either. There was no time. I'm just glad I didn't die. I couldn't see it either.
All I could do was try to handle all the messages that started coming to me on his phone. Huh. So in other words, I've been to the metaverse, albeit for a brief moment.
In our experience, there is little danger when someone enters their own palace for so short a time.
Never see it come back.
Bean! Bean, how is tennis, bro? Thanks for shouting out, Bean. Yeah, let's see. You probably got some clips, right, Leo? Let's see if we got one.
By having you head back to the interrogation room, we could return you to the real world as well.
Damsel, damn it, dog.
Welcome in. Wait, what is this game? I think I saw Captain play that once. So how'd it go? Did you win the rest of your matches? Sure hope you did.
I mean, I had to think of some way to keep you from running into a catchy mid.
What is up? How's it going? I tried to coach you as best I can, but you know what? You were doing fine on your own, honestly. There was nothing else I could tell you. You did perfectly fine.
Grand operation was taking place within me.
Last one match coach had 3 forfeits, including the last match I played. Well, you know what? Then there you go. That's only 1 loss and a whole bunch of wins. You're doing fine. Perfect mundo. Right now we're getting a big exposition dump on like how I survived and faked my death.
Why is that?
But I'm glad you came in to say hi. Appreciate it.
Breakout would have never been possible. That persuasion was easily our greatest gamble.
Game volume is smidge quiet. Okay, I can turn it up. How's that?
We couldn't consult Sis beforehand. It was absolutely the make or break moment of the entire plan.
There we go.
Still, I'm surprised you could convince me in such a short time. Were you confident you could do it?
I was. Not at all. I was.
I see. Either way, I can't believe you went for such a risky idea.
Okay, yeah, that's probably perfect right there.
If we could just tell you the true culprit's plan, I knew you
Should have said drugs. No. See, I'm not like you, John. Let's see, I like to set a good example. Unlike you.
Was telling the truth.
Thanks,
and that there was a greater evil to pursue.
As a result, we emerged victorious.
Hooray!
Then the reason you kept this a secret from me was so you could catch the true culprit, correct?
Yes. Plus, you had lost control of yourself at the time.
This is stunning.
Hey John, if you can hear it now, how's the game volume now? Is it still good? I just tweaked it a little bit.
I've kind of figured out that you guys made a catchy kill a fake. But what did you do about the body?
The police never even checked it.
Huh?
No.
They had a coroner working to
I can hear the
ensure
music
his
too
death
now.
was reported as
Perfect.
a
Okay, perfect.
suicide.
I'm just gonna leave it like that then.
That coroner didn't take one look at the scene and just passed along a falsified death certificate.
The bad guys have that much influence?
Man, the police are really lax in this game.
Murder in a police station would be reckless otherwise. We also knew of a possible conspirator.
Thanks to Futaba-chan's messages and the guard's demeanor, I eventually came to understand. And since the higher-ups at the police knew nothing of this, they were thrown into disarray. As a result, his suicide during imprisonment was reported on the news, just as Akechi planned.
I'll beat up that pancake boy when I see him.
He was able to escape with Nijima-san's help.
I made sure nobody would check the morgue for his body, and thanks to that, nobody knows he survived.
Thinking back to the interrogation, though, I can't believe what they did to him.
I know, they beat me up.
The callous use of violence and even drugs is utterly abnormal. If he had lost consciousness and hadn't been able to tell Sis about the phone, he would have died. I'm truly glad you made it back safe.
It was close. I don't remember much. It was a breeze. It was a breeze. The fact that your limbs aren't broken after that stop. Yeah, like, true. He wanted me to sign my name, and I told him to, you know, fuck off, and then he just, like, he crushed my leg.
Suicide on the news, though.
We made sure to live normal lives while he was being interrogated to avoid drawing any suspicion. Even with that, I couldn't help but worry for him in my heart.
Oh.
Well, I knew right away that her plan worked out.
I wanted to believe, but considering what we were up against.
Ryuji's a bit on the dense and carefree side.
Can it, cat?
I had to be patient and avoid this place until things settled down. I finally feel relieved.
We knew he was alive, but it was difficult to not worry until we could confirm it in person.
Now that I think about it, my interrogation was just a formality for the head commander. What a joke, letting me interrogate someone who was meant to die. They just wanted to avoid backlash. Very well. From here forward, I will do my utmost to assist you.
Yay!
You saved me, after all.
Have you seen yourself? You all stick out like sore thumbs. No, well, remember, John. Apparently, the police didn't even check the body when I supposedly quote unquote died. So I'm just saying, the police are really lax in this game.
I can to help too. Just let me know. Let's take a break for now, though. This old brain is pooped.
But you know what? That works for us.
Oh, and feel free to use the first floor when you guys want to get together and talk. You'll need a hideout where you can be safe.
Oh, bull. Or even On's like acting. I don't even know how she got past that.
Are you sure?
This guy can't leave. Plus, you won't make much progress if people can hear you from downstairs. It's not like this place is the liveliest joint in town. It won't be a huge loss for me.
Oh, thanks, Dad.
Let us accept his offer. What a great man.
Alright, summary of the story has been updated. Well, Dimmadom. Oh, God.
That sounds familiar.
No, it doesn't. No.
It's me, Akachi.
Enter.
That's the death certificate.
I am Hawkma. Schism! Thank you for contributing to Mario Party 3. How close is that thing, by the way? Like I said, if it at least gets 50%, I'll at least do hard mode. Oh, it's like, it's 2% away from 50. Bruh. That's crazy.
You cheated!
Oh, so apparently, you know, faking my death is cheating now? Is that what we're saying? Listen, I did it because my opponents were too strong, man. I had to do it.
No, nothing in particular.
There was no choice.
You've done well with regard
to technically, listen. As long as what they don't know won't hurt them, and it won't count as cheating. All right? They don't know that I cheat, that fake my death, and I'm still alive, running around out there.
His loss should be mourned.
It was thanks to his efforts that I could enter the Phantom
What's up,
Thieves
Schism? How you doing?
room too.
Have you seen any of the Final Destination movies? I actually have not seen any of them. So I don't know anything about them at all.
Choosing a successor after the elections.
You cheated.
No.
At any rate, I'm now praised as a hero, and I owe it all to the Phantom Thieves.
I disagree with a lot of the cheating accusations right now. Pizza Tower, good game. If you haven't played it, go play it right now.
And on to our next story, the snap election for the House of Representatives. Discussion is swirling around potential nominees as the deadline for candidacy announcement nears. Candidates will announce on the 23rd of this month. while
History all
voting
you
will be
want.
held on
History
the
always remember you
18th
as
of
a
next.
big sticky cheater. Okay, well, you know what, John? You know what? I got some good news for you. I can't even cheat in class anymore because I can't go to school now that I faked my death. I'm not even allowed in class anymore. Are you happy now? Is this what you wanted?
Why don't we resume
Dom
our
just sent you a message for Mario Party Times. Just let me know what you're good for. Okay, yeah, I'll check that out later, Smiley. Thank you for letting me know. Also, hope you're doing well today. Yep, I'll make sure to get you back. Get back to you on that one.
Phantom Thieves are back together. We can finally take it to Akechi and the bastard backing him.
Have you figured out who's behind all
I'm
this?
good. Also, oh no, here it comes. Yeah, there it is. This freaking guy. Everyone's a comedian. It's good to see you too, man.
I believe he's a politician. Remember, Ryuji? You said his speech was too loud.
I believe I have, I do have that day off, so I should be able to do any time at all, so it should be fine. It should be fine. 9 more days. Can you believe it? 9 more days until Jamboree comes out.
Do you have some kind of evidence?
Nothing material. However, there are various conditions which align with that possibility. First, he would profit from damage done to the current administration by the psychotic breakdowns.
Shit, is it really coming out that soon? Yeah, the 17th, John. That's when Jamboree comes out.
He's maintained a negative
next week,
stance toward the
Thursday.
Phantom Thieves
Mark
and
it
has
on your
gained
calendar, bro.
tremendous popularity.
Yeah, strip some money together for a copy. That's what I've been doing. That's why I haven't bought Zelda yet, because I'm like, you know what? Mario Party takes priority, honestly.
On top of that, he'll most likely become the next Prime Minister if he wins this upcoming election.
No!
Did he set us up with that election in mind?
If he is behind all this,
So we
that
have a
would be
drunk
in
Mario
stark
Party night on a
opposition to his
Halloween night.
honest
Yeah,
public
we could do that. I'm down for that.
So his current position and popularity is just him benefiting.
If everyone's available for that night, that is. If we can make it work, then yeah, we can run it.
No matter what it takes. Mom.
Shido, huh?
What is the matter?
I had a feeling he was wrapped up in all this. Just based on the connections I had from my previous job. I think the one who crushed Wakaba's research and confiscated her materials was probably Shido. From the moment Wakaba died, I had a hunch he was involved. But there wasn't anything I could do. So I chose to protect Futaba and went into hiding.
Why didn't you say that sooner?
You guys would have definitely gone after him if I had.
Well, duh.
He would have just killed all of you, no doubt. That's what he usually does to people who get in his way.
Nah, I'd win.
Originally, I was looking into the mental shutdown cases. It was then that I accidentally stumbled upon government research regarding the psychotic breakdowns. So I tracked down the whereabouts of that research data and met with the associated parties. Boss was one of those parties. I would never have imagined all of this was connected.
What are the odds?
The mental shutdowns, psychotic breakdowns, Shido, and even the Phantom Thieves' actions.
Way back when, Shido kept saying he was going to be Prime Minister one day. Nobody believed him, though.
What's going to happen to this country if Shido becomes Prime Minister? What about the world?
The issue is simpler than that. This is nothing more than yet another selfish adult trying to impose his will on the public.
We gotta expose that rotten bastard!
Yeah, we'll do it like always.
Mm-hmm.
Then let's check the nav.
Masayoshi Shido, the guy running for Prime Minister. Got a hit! Well, duh. Ain't a surprise he has one.
Where would the location be?
What kind of things go through a politician's head?
I always think of dirty money and shady actions.
What does he do? And where? We don't got a clue about this guy's life.
His palace must be somewhere that politicians frequent. Any ideas?
The Diet Building, a fancy restaurant. Election headquarters, Diet Building.
We got a hit!
How arrogant must he be to see himself as the ruler of the Diet Building?
Our next target's the big shot politician Masayoshi Shido. We're gonna do this, right?
Oh, absolutely. We have to.
Hell yeah! Nobody against it?
Of course!
He will be a worthy opponent.
Let's win this together.
Time for revenge.
Then it's unanimous.
All we gotta do now is figure out what he thinks that Diet Building place is.
So that's the app that allowed me to enter the metaverse.
An old fart like me can't wrap his head around all this stuff.
We'll have to deal with this before Election Day, December 18th.
Oh.
That means we need it done by the 17th.
That's our deadline.
It's best we hurry before they discover there's no body in the morgue.
Should we start tomorrow then? We can meet at the Diet Building after school.
Old fart. Does someone call me? Cam, you're not old. That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, you may like things like, you know, the simpler things like golf and things like Banjo-Kazooie and going around collecting stuff, but you're not old.
That reminds me.
Nah, you got plenty of life ahead of you, Dad.
Can't show up if
How
you're
you
supposed to
doing,
be
Captain? Oh, that's right. I can't go to school. I'm dead.
Miss Kawakami said he went back home for family reasons.
That's what I
Hi,
told him.
Cam. Cam, are you ready for Jamboree? Just 9 more days. It's almost here.
Don't let him find out you're alive then, alright? This whole thing would be for nothing.
It's gonna be great. We're gonna boot it up. We're gonna play Western Land, and we're gonna have some hootenannies. I know Schism loves hootenannies.
This operation had another purpose outside of escaping Akechi's clutches.
Hootenanny.
Shido tried to place all the blame on the
I mean, it's true.
Phantom
He loved that map from Mario Party 2. He's the one who kept like going up to the milk bar and triggering the hootenannies every time and dragging everyone over there.
and even made Goro
And now we get to do it all over again. Perfect.
A mere change of heart is too lenient a sentence for such an abominable criminal.
That's right, we gotta curb stomp him.
We'll be making use of the police statement that the leader of the Phantom Thieves committed suicide. Our leader, who is presumed dead, will come out of hiding to deliver a grand statement. He'll say he has escaped prison, not committed suicide, and was in fact almost killed by a criminal.
Everyone's gonna flip.
You guys thought through all this stuff too?
Yeah, we're thinking 10 steps ahead.
We're intellectuals, you know.
Who's we?
That's why you needed such a daring trick as getting captured and appearing to be killed. What frightening
I'm just saying, John. Like, when you just said that, I'm like, who's we, bro?
But the true battle has only just begun. We won the first round, but we must stay on our toes.
Yeah, this ain't the time to be
Why must you turn this humble coffee shop into a house of lies? You sit on a throne of
and
lies.
kill us. There is no end to their inhuman, conniving nature. We will need to be prepared for whatever may come our way.
I finally made it this far. It's already been 2.5 years since we met.
Back then, you earned the media's attention as a young politician who could rise up against bureaucracy. Because of that, those who wanted to preemptively deal with problems tried to tie you up in scandal.
To think I would fall for the ruse schemed by those decrepit fools in power.
Every time I hear his
Recall that's when
voice,
you
I
came
can't.
to me. You promoted yourself saying you had
It reminds me of him.
powers. If it wasn't for the research on cognition that I dabbled in, I would have thought you insane.
I made those troublesome opponents psychotic.
Yo, I can't wait to already
Erased
beat
any
this
trace of
guy's
that
pals
scandal.
already. I can't take any more of his voice.
Who'd think that tampering with a person's heart could trigger a psychotic lapse or mental shutdown?
Now imagine actually having watched through all 5 seasons multiple times. I'm glad I didn't.
Someone like that
I'm glad I didn't actually.
had
I don't want to suffer
suspected
that
there'd be
fate.
an ulterior motive.
It's because I sympathized with your aspiring ideology. I believed that your ideals needed to be achieved for the sake of the country's
My personal
future.
HUD made specifically for me. Yeah, made for you. And by all means, you can have it.
Well,
You can have
my
it.
faith in you was precisely why I pulled the plug on that research. I only need you using that power. It'd be troublesome if someone else uncovered how it works.
Wakaba Ishiki, was it? That researcher. She wouldn't have had to die if she just complied.
Any suspicions should be snubbed out. Even the smallest doubt must be severed at the root. After all, we had an active public prosecutor's office director on our side, until recently.
Astounding, isn't it? To think the director himself often forged evidence to secure his promotion. He was quite surprised when you confronted him about it. He didn't know who leaked that information. Well, I got that out of his shadow, so technically speaking, he did it himself.
This country's affairs have become stagnant. The political world is filled with old men who only act to preserve their own vested interests. The general public has forsaken such political affairs and don't even bother. Only ruin awaits us.
I must agree.
There's no need to be ruined along with such incompetent fools. I will lead this country to its revival.
No, you won't.
Those who get in the way must be eliminated at times. That's the correct way to use the metaverse.
Still, it would stand out if there were continuous deaths and scandals with your political rivals, which is why I made them suspects. Prosecute the targets that I turn psychotic, and solve them as cases unrelated to you. And thus, the charismatic ace detective was born.
So full of it.
Thanks to your efforts, my clean image remains untarnished, and I've monopolized public opinion. Once I gained public sentiment, collaborators from all sectors began approaching me on their own. The police were no exception. With their management in my pocket, keeping them in check was easy.
When the Phantom Thieves emerged, I thought things might become somewhat troublesome.
And they were just brats once we looked into it. All we needed to do was lay the blame on them.
When you told me that, I knew then that you were the better man.
Their popularity was a bit beyond my expectations. But flipping it made the negative press stronger. After that, all I had to do was openly berate them. I've been gaining more supporters since. The current administration is dead with ongoing scandals. Never mind the fact that they're my doing.
Haven't watched any more Price Boys, but I hope they bring back the Blooper and Hammer Bro as playable characters. I think Hammer Bro is a playable character. Not sure about Blooper though. That'd be kind of funny. I'm glad we got Ninja though. He looks pretty cool to play as. Might be a Ninja main. Actually, no, I can't. Nat already called that one.
However, inauguration isn't my goal. That's when everything truly begins. I'll make this country rich for the
I mean, I definitely know Yu Yu's gonna be a Pauline main. Yeah, no doubt about that one. I don't know. I have to see the complete roster because I think it's bigger than we initially think.
The public resonates with my ideals and follows me. And for that, some sacrifices can't be avoided. That is my duty as the chosen one. Your assistance has been very influential in making my plans proceed smoothly. When I become Prime Minister, I'll grant whatever wish you want.
With this most recent case, my name has become known across the country, perhaps even the world. Surely my story will be passed down as a hero who won against monsters that could control people's hearts.
Bruh.
I believe I'll lay low and devote myself to my studies.
I suppose with your age, you wouldn't come up with debauched desires.
I am thinking about the future, though.
Ah, it's good to be back home. Life's gonna get real busy for you starting tomorrow, right? Get some rest. The chief's right. Let's take it easy for today. Oh, I'm glad my stuff's still here. I'm glad my plant's still here. I'm glad my chocolate fountain has still remained untouched. Oh, it's beautiful. It's so to play. No, listen. This belongs here. What if I need a late night snack, alright? This thing will always be here for me. Tastes like dust bunnies. Listen, I keep it clean every now and then. I know I don't need to do this, but I just want to take really good care of my plant. And plus, I bought the fertilizer, so you know what? I'm using it for a reason. Well, hi, Dad. Oh, by the way, the police report on your death isn't going to show up at your school. No need to worry. Seems Prosecutor Nijima worked out some kind of deal with the higher-ups or something. I mean, they haven't said anything to me, even. As long as you stay quiet, you'll be fine. And I guess they reported your death. If they reported your death now, they're basically just basically saying you're a phantom thief. They can't really go announcing what phantom thieves are, so I'm sure they'll avoid that. What's up? At any rate, I'm glad you're back safe and sound. But that's putting it too lightly. You had it rough in there, didn't you? Don't worry about it. Only little. Don't worry about it.
Sorry.
Keshi was after you all along. I knew it was risky, but we had no choice but to depend on him. But thanks to your tenacity, you were able to fool him. It's payback time. Let's make it regret underestimating the Phantom Thieves. What's up?
Remember how I hijacked your phone during the school trip? That kind of came in handy.
I'm not interested. How so?
Well, remember how I put that wiretap app in Akechi's phone?
Yep.
Basically, that let me see GPS info for 2 phones, yours and his. I'd be able to tell the precise moment Sai Nijima, who had your phone, ran into Akechi. That's when I saw my chance, and beep, sent the signal to activate the Metaverse Navigator. But there was a chance they'd just pass each other without saying a single word. That's why we needed you to tell Sai Nijima to show the phone to Akechi.
This plan still surprises me no matter how many times I hear it.
Still, I couldn't just directly hack into the Metaverse Nav. It's a mysterious app after all.
Kind of like glad they voice acted this part, because in this part of the explanation, it was still, you still had to read it. It didn't voice act it for you. That's a nice change.
But you know how it has that bookmark function? All you have to do is push the button. Making the phone think he was pushing that button was totally doable. Pretty good, huh? It may not have looked like it, but everyone else was risking their lives too. Though there's no doubt you were the most at risk. I mean, you actually got arrested. But it seems like all the drugs and stuff made you forget the details of the plan. Want me to explain how it all went down? It might take a bit.
Yeah, sure, we're not going anywhere.
Well, since the rest of us didn't get captured,
You could bite all the ankles you like, finally.
We had to pretend we never wanted you to get arrested. Pretend the suicide news was a real shock. Basically, we had to act like we didn't know anything, 24/7. The enemy knows who we are, so we couldn't let our guard down even once while you were gone. If they had people watching us and realized what our plan was, they would have killed you immediately. Want to hear more?
I do.
Another tough part was figuring out how to get Sai Nijima and Akechi back from the metaverse. In order to return to reality, you have to go back to the point where you came into the metaverse. So, Sai and Akechi had to go through where the nav was activated, as in, the hall where they met. Akechi would just come back the same way after the assassination. The real issue was Sai Nijima. We needed to stop her for a moment before she headed back toward the interrogation room. But nothing can be sent to a phone inside a palace. So, I had to program the messages in beforehand. In doing so, I made it seem like the messages were coming at that exact moment in time. That part was kinda last minute, so I had to pull an all-nighter trying to get it set up. I'm really on a roll here. Wanna hear some more?
You know what? Keep going.
Let me see. Another problematic thing was... Oh yeah, tying Akechi up. That was really tough.
Huh?
I obviously don't mean the real Akechi. Even if we could do that, it would ruin our plan. The one we had to tie up was Sai Nijima's cognitive Akechi. This part's really complicated. I know you're tired. You sure you want to hear all of this now?
Definitely.
Well, we needed to lure Akechi into Sai Nijima's palace and have him kill the cognitive version.
Right.
But Akechi would have entered the palace immediately after meeting Sai Nijima in the hallway, right? Because of that, there was a pretty decent chance he'd run into the cognitive Akechi. And if that happened, Akechi would have totally realized we'd lured him into the palace. Nobody actually even thought of this possibility until the night before the assassination.
They woke up in the middle of the night. Oh shit.
Makoto realized in the middle of the night, then it was a huge mess trying to figure out what to do. In the end, we chose to sneak into the metaverse while the plan was happening to tie up the cognition. Because you told Sae to show him the phone, we expected her to chat with him for at least a bit.
I like how the writer saw all this out, but I need to
So,
see
we had a
the
few
explanation, not
minutes to
hear it. My
strike
brain is
after the
fritzing.
cognitive Akechi showed up, but before the nav activated.
I can kind of keep up with it.
It was Operation Tie Him Up. Though it wasn't really much of an operation in the end.
You have to admit, though, it's kind of funny how, like... So, like, the cognitive version of Akechi, he's just like a normal dude. He's not like the psychotic like the real one. So I can just imagine, like, him walking down the hallway and being like, oh, want some pancakes? This song is so good. Oh, you like this? I could send it to you, Cam. It's actually a pretty well-known song from Persona 5. It's called Beneath the Mask. I'll link it to you real quick. It's a pretty good song to listen to on, like, downtime if you're just, like, chilling or, like, trying to study or stuff. Sometimes I like to put this, or TT music. Yeah, that too, actually. Sometimes I like to also put this on in the car when I'm driving. Yeah, especially when it's raining. There you go. I just linked it to you, Captain. Enjoy!
It was pretty simple surrounding him, knocking him out, and tossing him on another floor. But man, watching Makoto's skill was super amazing. I guess she does use knuckles as her weapon.
Makoto just knock out Akechi with her fist. Just like, bet she enjoyed that one.
Basically, what I'm trying to say is, appreciate what everyone else did. I just can't help but rant when I'm talking about stuff that interests me. Sorry about that. Just focus on resting up. You don't have to worry about anything else. And seriously, well done.
Aw, thank you. Imagine her take her giant metal gloves. Yeah, I bet she enjoyed every bit of that.
Yeah.
Even though it's the same old attic, it's still an important place for you, isn't it? Can I do stuff, or do I have to go to bed? Oh, I have to go to bed. All right. Well, might as well save it after all that lore we just got. Time to go to bed. I guess I'll head home. Go to bed, all right? Okay.
Guess you won't be going to school for a while.
Yeah, I can't cheat in class anymore. Damn.
Don't worry about it. This'll be a breeze compared to what we've had to face so far. And we'll have all the time to come up with the plans together. To be perfectly honest, I don't really care what happens to Shido, one way or the other. But when I consider the fact that he's your enemy, I naturally think he's my enemy as well.
Oh.
I'm going to stay with you until the very end. Well then, we should get to sleep. You know, something that Futaba said before, when you were in a pinch in the palace, she picked up a reading of someone who came to your rescue. Was that...
It was Kasumi.
So it was Yoshizawa.
Imagine hitting this guy with a bear. He's starting to warm up to me, John. Don't worry, I'm starting to see the light and all. It just took me a while to get past his arrogance. That's all.
Then we'd better let her know you're safe now. And I'll even lend you a hand with that.
Well, now what do? I can't go to school. Do I just, like, chill at home? Apparently, Akechi arrested a leader of the Phantom Thieves. He's a hero. I'm so glad Akechi's back. I hope to catch the rest of the Phantom Thieves, too. He really is amazing.
There's no point in even having an election. Shido's gonna win.
No, we just see Ryuji going to school instead.
Of course, he's the only reliable politician there is. Plus, the current government has been getting wrapped up in scandal after scandal. Even more importantly, there's just an aura about him. Like he can fix whatever problems we have.
Honestly, It doesn't really matter to me who does it. I just want to see our society back on track. Especially after it turned out those Phantom Thieves were nothing more than scum in the end.
Bruh.
We'll show you.
Yep, just chilling at home. I heard you went home, so I announced it during homeroom. Are you okay? I am, thanks. You're alive! The news is reporting that you committed suicide. Call me when you can. I was so confused. But as long as you're safe. Don't worry about school. Just take care of yourself. Aww. You didn't call her a bad teacher. No. Okay. Bruh. You called me out for, being happy about getting the massage thing so I can go out at night. But then you want me to message her that? Make up your mind. I can't have shit in this house. Is it true that the leader of the Phantom Thieves died? Hey, where's Dom? Get your ass in class. Love giving you just a hard time. Oh yeah, that's why I'm gonna steal your stars when we play Jamboree. Just wait for it. How could the police let him commit suicide in jail? They need to get their shit together. Quiet down, you're in class. Break's been over for quite some time now. I swear you're like monkeys in a zoo. Oh yeah. I received word from Dom's family that he'll be absent for a bit. Jeez, what do you people think school is anyway? Damn, I can't throw chalk at him anymore. It's almost time. That's right, I'm safe at home where you can't insult me with chalk in the face. Hey, it can't be true, can it? Please tell me you're okay. I'm all good. Oh, thank God you're safe. That suicide report was all over the news, and Miss Kawakami said you went back to your hometown. Ooh, I'm a ghost. I can't kill you from beyond the grave. I was honestly worried about contacting you. Even Sakamoto was dodging the question when I tried to ask him. But don't worry, I won't tell anyone. By the way, the fan site is a real mess right now. But I'll keep supporting you from the shadows. Good luck.
Hey.
You only worry about it in here, but try not to do anything to draw attention. Anyway, today's the day off, so eat your curry and take it easy. Mishima, avenge my death, avenge me. You can take your time with it too. It's not like any customers are going to be showing up.
Okay.
Let's try and think of the keyword once the Chief's curry has energized you. Have you guys figured out the key word to Ishido's palace yet? I've tried all sorts of stuff, but no luck so far. It's hard to understand the thought process of a criminal mastermind like him. You know, I've been wondering, if he's behind all those mental shutdowns, doesn't that mean all the weird accidents from the past few years were his fault? Like that subway accident back in April? Now that you mention it, that accident lost the Minister of Transport his job. Wait, are you trying to say that Shido caused that accident? But it's the subway. Does he not care about innocent lives? This man seems to be truly unbelievable. Supposedly there are all still tons of victims from that in the hospital even now. Besides Yoshishido, how many has he killed over the years? How could he ever understand what goes on in the mind of such a horrible man? Hey, wouldn't it be faster if we just go in there and try to think about it on site? Let's try that. If we're going to go, I'd like Dimikun to join, but will that be okay? Won't somebody spot him there? Yeah, we'll probably figure out the keyword in no time once we're there. Plus, I can throw off anyone who tails us with my blazing speed. Alright, let's have Dimikun join us then. Well, I didn't kill anyone, I just scrutinized people. Is that really a crime? Yes. Remember though, we're going with the intent of not being seen. Okay. Well, let's meet in front of the Diet Building and force that bastard's palace open.
Alright, let's head to the Diet Building. Make sure you aren't discovered, okay?
I know, I need a disguise. That day went by quick.
You going out?
That's the plan.
You gotta be kidding me. You realize you're done for if you get caught, right? Ugh. The stunts you pull sometimes. Just don't stay out too late.
Thanks, Dad.
Akechi isn't here.
Let's begin at once. police cars are making rounds, so we can't stay here too long.
Oh yeah, we don't stand out at all.
We already have Masayoshi Shido and Diet Building. All we need is what he thinks of this place.
Maybe Mount Fuji, since it's the highest place in the country?
Conditions have not been met.
Nope.
What about a mansion?
Since he's going to subjugate everyone as Prime Minister, perhaps a school?
What about an arena, like the Colosseum?
Imperial Palace? It's no good.
I thought we would have gained entry by now. Maybe we shouldn't have called you here.
Hey, you think he's guarding his whole palace with a barrier? Shido stole the cognitive science research, right? Well, maybe it had some special move written in it.
Is that even possible?
Who knows? I've got no idea. There was nothing like that in the notes I saw.
Anyways, what kind of person is Shido? I can't figure him out.
I did some light research on him last night, but I couldn't get a grasp on the type of man he is.
Uh-oh.
That man over there is probably a legislator, right? I'll try asking him. Excuse me, I'm a member of the newspaper club at my high school. May I speak with you for a moment?
Sure.
What kind of person is Representative Shido? What's he think about the national diet?
His stance is dedication for country. It's how he's garnered everyone's trust. He's an admirable man of action, with a first-class determination. I'd say he's a model politician. I believe that he'll help create a wonderful future in which young adults like you can live in ease.
Yeah, I'm gonna call bull on that one.
An exemplary answer. It makes sense he wouldn't tell teenagers anything unnecessary.
Look over there. He's on a walkie-talkie.
Wait, is it about us?
That doesn't look good.
We should leave at once. Tomorrow's the day off, so let's have an early strategy meeting. Meet at LeBlanc, okay?
We should all think about this tonight.
Well, that was a bust.
The criminals calling themselves the Phantom Thieves are no more. However, I believe that this country's citizens are still living their days in anxiety. These scandals only increase our distrust of the current government. As a citizen myself, I am enraged.
Look who's talking.
What does it mean to be a politician with responsibility? Working toward personal gain without consideration of the country is outrageous.
The election's public notification is tomorrow. But no matter where I go, people are cheering for Shido.
Everyone's being deceived so easily.
Nope. I tried looking up Shido's interviews online. They all sound so goddamn fake. I checked his profile as well, but I couldn't find much outside his title and education. He's currently 53 years old and has gone from a metropolitan assemblyman to a representative. Though he is a cabinet member, he split from the ruling party to form the United Future Party. Shido's a cabinet minister for real? He was specifically appointed to the position. That's his current title. Apparently he won a contest for the people who would most like to have as their boss. Even the news sites write about him as though he's assured to become the prime minister. If only we could find out the meaning behind Shido's words.
In order to save this country that has been tainted by villains, social reform is essential.
Ugh.
What's with all this love for Shido? I get no one knows the truth about him, but it still creeps me out. Man, what am I gonna do, Morgana? You know what? I know what to do. I'm gonna go out and have a good day.
Hey!
We have to think about tomorrow. We can go out another time. Well, never mind. I guess I'll have to enjoy my chocolate fountain alone. Glad it's still here, by the way. Aha! You know what? I have a chocolate fountain and you don't, so how about that? Yeah. Look at this chocolate fountain here, John. Doesn't it make you jealous? Look at this thing of beauty right here. Yeah, that's right. You only wish you could have a chocolate fountain in your room. Not the one eating dusty chocolate. Listen, that is perfectly good chocolate. I don't know what you mean, man. Well, now what? Oh, I can watch my DVD. You know, I think this is the last DVD, so might as well do this and then we can return it later.
I saw you practicing your swing. Come on, join the golf club.
You don't get it. Don't you know how stressed I am?
Thought I got pollen in it too. No, yeah, it's flavor.
You're just like me.
It's a story about a teacher who recruits a ragtag group of misfits to restore the tea club to its former glory.
Yeah.
Also, do you want ants? Because that's how you get ants. He's not perfect, but he somehow manages to bring the best out in every student. By observing each student individually, he can encourage the group in the best way possible. Maybe the only thing to do about proficiency. Maybe I did, but in actuality, I probably did. It's starting to get late. Let's head to bed soon, okay? This is literally one of the only few things I can do at night. It's because I can't go outside. That should put an end to the case. It's just like Shido-san said. We can't go wrong with leaving things to Masayoshi Shido. Shido-san's gonna be in the election too, right? I'm only going to hop into work meeting, so I'm alert for a couple of hours. Sure thing. I'll probably be exploring someplace when I'm done. Politicians like him are promising. Yeah, promising. That's the word I use. Nope. Hello. My fortune reading said that you're okay, but I'm still worried about you. Please let me know. Everything's okay. I'm relieved to hear that. You appear to have avoided your destiny of death. However, I can't see anything past that. Please be extra careful. If you're unsure about anything, I'll be waiting at the usual spot. Hello? As your physician, I would like to confirm something. Please contact me as soon as you see this. What do you need? Stop making me worried. I'm glad you're okay. I just got nervous when I saw the news. I'll be at the clinic if you need any medicine. Something about the Phantom Thieves on TV. Well, that's right. Aren't you all supposed to be gathering here today? Make sure you finish eating before everyone shows up. It's almost time for our meeting. I wonder if anyone has figured out the keyword.
Last one. Diamond mine.
No good.
Nope.
How many do we miss?
Perhaps he truly does have a barrier up.
Right?
That's not something to be excited about.
We know all the way up to Diet Building, too.
So you enter keywords into the Metaverse Navigator.
Boss, can you turn the TV on? Shido might be on it.
Sure thing.
Goro Akechi.
Nope, he's on TV.
Him and his stupid composed face.
So, Akechi-san. Is it true you withdrew yourself from the media as part of your plan to capture the Phantom Thieves?
I truly apologize for causing such a stir. Honestly, it required a lot of courage to openly oppose them when their popularity was at its peak. I mean, people often lashed out at me online and whatnot.
But did you deserve it?
Then was it also your plan when you said they weren't at fault after their popularity declined?
That was to catch them off guard. I could say I applied my profiling knowledge. Once they lost public support, someone they thought was their greatest enemy lent a hand. That's the same strategy used in romance, wouldn't you agree?
Why is he being treated as an ace detective of justice?
It's not just on TV or online. Newspapers, magazines. I see his face everywhere.
On the other hand, no one's hoping for our comeback on the fan site. Like, at all.
The Phantom Thieves are evil. Shido and Akechi are just. It should be the other way around.
They're manipulating information using the media.
Leaving Akechi aside, we'll get back at him later. Our main issue is Shido.
Were there any instances before when you didn't know the palace keywords?
Well, there was the time with Futaba.
We didn't know anything about her, so all we could do was make conjectures.
Then why don't we just go directly and see Shido?
That's impossible. He's surrounded by bodyguards and followers all the time.
There's no way high school students can get an appointment with him either.
Well, we do have an adult with us.
No, that's still impossible. Besides, that's too dangerous a method.
Well, this is a problem.
What's with the ruckus outside?
To everyone gathered before Yongen-Jaya Station.
Isn't that an election campaign car?
Oh right! The candidates are currently campaigning!
That voice.
I apologize for the commotion. I am Masayoshi Shido.
Wait, did he just say Shido?
Yeah, he did!
Oh. It sounds like the same voice I heard back then.
Man, talk about being lucky! We can go check him out without an appointment now!
Hey, Ryuji ran off toward the station. This way. Hurry! By the way, did something happen? You didn't seem well a moment ago.
I'm gonna go the other way. I'm getting further away from Shido's voice. It's either the wrong way. Oh.
Now is the time to rebuild this crumbling nation. Our government is littered with scandals, and criminals have taken a strong foothold in our society. Such a disgraceful past must be discarded. We must set sail into a new future of dreams and hope.
What is going on down the street?
Generation can be proud of their country. So our nation can once again become a powerful one with abundant wealth and luxury. So our beautiful home will be acknowledged as the best country in the world.
This way. Nope, not this way. This way.
I humbly ask that you cast your vote for me, Masayoshi Shido. Let us all set sail toward a happy future, together. I hope to continue serving you all.
Is that the guy? You guys wait here. I'll go get intel for us.
Wait!
Hey! Yo, Shido-san!
Stand back.
I just want to talk to him for a sec.
He's a busy man.
The hell? Ain't he supposed to hear a citizen's comments?
That's enough, Brad.
You're that asshole we met at the hotel before, at the elevators. Oh, I'm sorry. So you can butt in front of other people if you're in a hurry?
What are you talking about?
That moron!
Jumping the gun.
Come on, stop!
But these guys...
Hey, kid. You don't want to know what happens when you cross me.
That voice.
It seems the customer base has changed since I was here last. Have they started a daycare?
a show. Get lost, kid. Damn brat! I'll sue!
This man. There's no mistake. He's the same man as the one from before.
What are you looking at? This country is filled with clueless children. I worry for Japan's future. Let them go. My next appointment is coming up.
What a piece of shit. So what do you think after seeing him in person?
He's why I got arrested.
Wait, he's the jerk you told us about before? The same guy? For real? Seriously?
You're sure, aren't you? Shido's the one who ruined your life.
Holy shit. I don't believe it.
Let's get going, okay?
Oh, we absolutely need to curb stomp him now.
Shido's the guy who set you up?
What kind of fate brought you two back together?
It's definitely him. I want to know myself. Is it just coincidence?
Talk about a destined connection.
Shido was involved in the cognitive research too, right?
This can't be dismissed as just a coincidence.
God, what the hell's going on here?
Shido was already a politician then, yet he sued a student and ruined his future? He must have pulled some strings so that his name wouldn't be mentioned. Furthermore, he also would have had to force that woman into making a false statement.
He would do anything. We're talking about a man who ordered a hit inside the police station.
He can't sit still until he crushes whoever opposes him, no matter how trivial. He's always been that way.
What a piece of shit. Children are the future, my ass! What he's saying and doing are completely different!
But now that we found out who did it, can't something be done about his record?
Once the courts have made a judgment, overturning that decision will be difficult. It'd barely be possible even if proof of innocence is presented and Shido admits to his crimes.
At any rate, we need to trigger a change of heart in him.
Be that as it may, Shido's outer appearance and his true face are wholly different. It's beyond hypocritical. It's as if he's an entirely different person.
Yeah.
He speaks about the good of the country. It makes me wonder what really is on his mind.
That man's full of ambition to rise in the world. He only thinks of the weak as stepping stools for his success.
He treats himself as an elite man while looking down on others. That's the worst.
I assume the key word for what he believes the Diet building is will be despicable too.
It must be something self-centered and completely different from politics.
Someone like him needs to be punished as soon as possible.
Let's head to the Diet building again right after school tomorrow. I feel we'll get it this time.
Stewing over it won't get anywhere. We have to do this.
Alright, well, no progress again today. The guy who turned out to be behind everything to be your archenemy. What an oddly poetic twist. Oh yeah, that's close. You'd stand out if everyone else was wearing their school uniforms. Might be a good idea to wear your uniform when you head out. Blend in. Well, I don't think I can go out. I can still go downstairs, but I can't go outside.
Hey!
Nope. Hi, Dad.
Yeah.
Feel free to use the cafe however you like. I know it's not much, but it's the least I could do. Well, might as well finish up my DVD.
Oh!
I don't know about this. What if I make a fool of myself on the course?
You've been preparing for this day. The only thing left to do is win.
The teacher fired up his students. We're getting nervous before the golf tournament. The teacher knows the students well. He's giving different pep talks to each of them. So you finished watching T, huh? Bet you learned a thing too about proficiency. Yeah, we'll go with that. I feel like I learned some valuable life lessons today. Let's go return the DVD soon.
Well,
I'm starting to get late. Let's head to bed. Seems like there'll be a higher voter turnout at this election. It'll totally be an easy win for Shido-kun. He really got famous from all that Phantom Thieves business. He's on track to become Prime Minister. Guess I should be on Shido's side. Alright. Well, let's try to get in again. You've actually been paying attention to the news lately. Aren't you proud of me? Don't you leave that on the hoping that Akechi will be there? Well, not that I blame you. He's a real hero. I think Masayoshi Shido is even more amazing, though. He's the first politician that I ever believed in. Oh, I know Shido-san, too. Sounds like he really wants to improve the country. Can't they see they're being lied to? We have to do something. And I'm still chilling at home. Hello. It's not true that the Phantom Thieves leader died, right? Everything's fine. Thank goodness. There's no way the Phantom Thieves could be defeated. But man, it's a relief to hear things are okay. Well, if you need anything, I'll be at the arcade. Oh. I hope this isn't checkmate. It's a reverse pin. Thank goodness you're alright. You're such a bad student. Hiding the pieces isn't allowed, you know. Well, if you need anything, I'll be at the church. Also got a message from Yoshida, too. The Phantom Thieves have been on the news recently, so I was wondering how you're doing. Are you going to give up without accomplishing your goal? Nah, I'm fine. So you're okay. That's a relief. I'm expecting great things from the Phantom Thieves. If you need anything, I'm happy to help, my comrade. Feels pretty weird seeing you here around on a weekday. You're taking off tonight, right? See, you're such a risk taker. Listen, make sure nobody notices you, okay? Okay, Dad. I should do something with the keyword for sure this time.
Security guards became suspicious of us last time, so we can't stay here for long.
Even though he's like, we're still standing in the same spot, it could probably see us.
Still have no hit.
Think it's a barrier after all?
Where'd your enthusiasm from yesterday go?
Ah, shut up. The real game starts at 2 outs.
Enough chatting. You should only be thinking about the keyword.
The citizens are secondary. He only cares about his own well-being and that of his lackeys.
He wants to become Prime Minister, even if it means trampling on others. Fortune, rich people.
Hey, can you think of anything based on what you've heard from him? Just try saying anything. It doesn't matter if you guess.
Incompetent fools like you just need to shut your mouths and follow where I steer this country.
Steer?
Is it an airplane? Is it a ship? Is it a car? Is it a ship? Do you like boats?
It was a match?
What? The Diet Building's a ship? What kind of scenery will that be? The actual building's on land.
I can't even begin to imagine what it will be like.
Well, whatever it is, looks like there are no barriers.
Oh, shut up! Let's hurry up and go in.
Are we clear of the guard's sight?
Get closer to the wall just in case. Alright. Do it.
Alright, we're going in.
Did anything change? We went in, right?
Security guards seem to be gone, but it's difficult to tell for certain.
This seems to be similar to what happened with Sis's palace.
But this time, the Diet Building remains unchanged.
The gate wasn't open earlier, though.
Wait, look! Mona's appearance is different.
That means we're definitely in a palace.
Come on, let's go take a look.
How's it look over there? See anything?
Nah, it's totally normal.
I'll check it out.
Huh?
What the heck?
What's up, Futaba? Futaba?
What is it?
The hell?
Oh.
Even though this country may sink, he alone will survive. That's what this cognition is about, huh?
This is bullshit! A country that children can be proud of my ass is completely sunken in his head. If a guy like this stands above everyone, we're seriously done for.
This is beyond ridiculous.
The same goes for Akechi. He should have seen this scenery as well. Yet he still aided Shido.
What in the world is he thinking?
Whether it be for glory or for simply a reward, my father died because of someone like this.
We gotta sink Shido instead of this country. A palace with not just the center of the distortion, but the entire country sunken. I can't believe there's someone with this tremendous of a desire. Be careful. This will be completely different from past palaces.
We're definitely gonna take his treasure.
Let's go.
All right.
We must put an end to this by December 17th, the day before the elections. Let the infiltration begin. Time to pay him back for setting us up into a trap.
Wait.
If our clothes ain't changing, I guess he doesn't see us as a threat yet, huh? Speaking of that, shouldn't David be disguising himself on the way here? Seeing someone in disguise with a bunch of kids in school uniforms would be super weird. Well, we won't have to worry about any of that once we steal the treasure. Let's do this. Oh yeah, we're going right in, actually, through the front door. Wait, I'm missing one person in my party. Maybe you can come in. Actually, no, Haru needs more battle experience. There we go.
I should write something.
I should save my game. Okay, now we go in.
Indeed.
Inside Yoshishido's palace. I wonder what awaits us within. Let's go find out. It's time to begin with our infiltration. Oh, now we changed. I understand why he might already see us as a threat, but why are even the passengers wearing masks? You think they're trying to be Phantom Thieves, like Noir was with that beauty thief stuff? That's quite enough. Whatever the reason, it reflects Shido's mentality. Surely he doesn't view others normally.
You're right.
Given the insane nature of his distortion, I'm surprised they even look like people.
Listen up.
It's very likely we'll end up in battles from here forward. Be on your guard, everyone. Oh.
Huh?
Joker,
What?
an enemy. What's with all those people trying to... all these people around?
Let's go.
Okay, I'm put you to sleep, actually. Go to bed. Nice, and then we just do this, and then we win the game. GG's, shake my hand, actually. GG's. Easy game.
Oh, is this a show of sorts? Mr. Shido never fails to keep his guests entertained.
Indeed, those privileged enough to be on this ship are all on the winning team.
Bruh.
What is with these people? Why do they not feel any danger after what they just witnessed?
Oops, sorry, just give me a sec.
It seems they think no harm will come to them because they're here on Shido's ship.
They're not even sensing the danger. Come on, let's make him see what the ship really is.
Okay, I'm just gonna walk around you real quick. I need to find a safe room, and I need to find it now. There really no safe room around here?
Huh? I'll reveal your
Oh.
true form.
Rip. Let's see, where the heck is this thing? Oh, it's further up. I see.
Okay. I'll reveal
Got
your
him.
true form.
Okay, what do you weak to? Ice and nuke. Alright, well, I already know what I need to do. Yeah, let's nerf you real quick. Actually, sorry, hang on. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Where was I? Oh, that's right. Hit this guy with nuke and GG's, we win the game. Because I think, yeah, that is way enough damage. Boom.
Victory is ours.
Good work, everyone.
I'll take that.
Okay.
I would love to go.
Stand a chance. Bored now. Go find a strong enemy.
I would love to go fuse from some personas right now, but I have no idea what the safe room is. Absolutely none.
Show me your
Excuse me.
form.
I think these guys are like weak early on, but still. Do I just need to keep? Probably just need to keep going up.
Somewhere.
Oh, I see. I can grapple hook up there. I see. Where at?
Joker, there's a chest. Let's open it.
Okay, but now where do I go?
I have something.
I guess it was just for that chest. Alright. Never mind. Get me back down. Did I... Okay, yeah, there was nothing here. Keep going.
This is...
Like it says the treasure's presence. It's that way. Let's go, guys.
Hey.
Okay, fine. I want to explore, but if you're gonna, cut me off, I guess I'll go this way.
These huge doors are obviously suspicious. Wonder what's through here.
There's slots to stick in something like a key card. Whoa, there's 5 of them.
475 people in favor, 0 against.
I hear something.
Since there is no one against the plan, this bill will be unanimously passed as drafted.
Passed? What's going on? Was that Shiro's voice?
If this truly is the representatives' chamber as written, beyond here must be the main assembly hall.
The what now?
It's that large conference room that's usually seen on the news.
Oh, that thing! Gotcha. So, what are they doing inside?
Yeah.
Most likely a meaningless vote, one in which whatever Shido proposes will always go unopposed.
So he's doing whatever he wants by keeping only his supporters in there.
What do we do to get in, though? Should we find these keycards?
Maybe we need some kind of qualification. One that vows to be his follower or swear loyalty.
So basically, we need to prove that we're on his side.
We'll have to pretend. We can't do that. I don't know. We'll have to pretend.
You sure move on quick.
But what's this qualification thing about?
Why don't we ask the guests on this ship?
Good idea.
That thought never crossed my mind.
Asking around doesn't sound like a bad idea. The guests here are the cognitive versions of them in Shido's mind. They'll know any secrets he shared.
True. You have a point.
That said, the ruler here is that evil Shido. It wouldn't surprise me if they did turn hostile.
Right. Yeah, wouldn't they attack us?
Nah.
We should prepare for the worst, of course. But I think we'll at least be able to talk to them. This ship is most likely an Ark loaded with those that Shido believes are worth keeping alive. It'd explain the luxury cruise ship. I doubt idiots who can't even hold a conversation would be here.
We can at least gather information. It helps that everyone's wearing masks. We'll blend in even with our attire.
He must believe that no one shows their true face to anyone else. Just like him. Well then, let's split up and ask around.
Okie dokie.
Well then.
Looks like everyone's taken off to go gather intel. There's no doubt I can sense the treasure behind this door. Looks like we already hit the jackpot. Let's go talk to the others. Okay. Hello. One of the VIPs used to belong to nobility. Yes, that's why he can enter the sacred place. I've heard he's not easily seen either. But why would anyone of his stature always be by the poolside? Well, I must like it there for some reason. I don't think it's the swimming.
Hey!
Beyond the storm is the VIP area, and the main assembly hall is a sacred place. Looks like we can't get in unless Shido accepts us. Okay, can I go in this way? I can. Oh, you have the elegance and refinement so sorely lacking in the ordinary citizenry. My, such flattery. High-class aura emanates from you as well. So you noticed? Most certainly. Hey, these guys totally ignore me when I try and talk to them. Do I look like I don't got any money? Is it because of the skull mask or something? It is definitely the skull mask, I'm sorry to tell you this.
Is there a safe room nearby? It'd help if we can find one.
There's the safe room. There's a safe room in there. Might be a good idea to do that. Okay, fine. Guess I'm gonna say this for making me get some info from complete strangers, Joker. But I'll do it. I'm going to avenge my mom. You go, girl. My, even Mr. Owe is a VIP. I just saw him at the restaurant. To think an important politician like him has been invited here. Well, support from the political world should mean mental shutdowns are as viable as ever. I'm quite envious. I wonder if there's any way I can get him to know him better myself. If you wish. Hearing people speak so casually about the mental shutdown business makes my head spin. But it seems as though we need a certain certification from 5 VIPs to become a special customer. These people are willing to share anything. Perhaps it's because their faces are hidden. Mayhaps. Hello, Noir. I'm not entirely sure how to speak to people here. I'd rather either remain silent or spoke in simple pleasantries during father's business relations. Oh. Okay, what about over here? There's a shadow. Causing commotion might ruin our ability to gather intel. Let's leave it alone for now. Yeah, I'll come back and beat you up later. So is that the president of a TV station? Indeed, Mr. Shido has quite a large circle of acquaintances. It seems you have at least to be that important to be considered a VIP. I'm truly envious. Why don't you go play with the slots with them? That might get his attention.
Indeed.
It appears those people to be accepted as one of Shido's special customers. By the way, I've got some info on the VIPs we should discuss later. Joker, there's something I've noticed too. I actually saw what the looked like a map on their way here. Why don't we check it out? Give me the map. Where is it? Oh, over here. Just as I thought.
Nice.
Boom. We'll definitely be able to use this to our advantage. Let's take it with us. If we gather a good amount of info, we might want to regroup and go over all of it now. How'd it go for all of you? Not great, but not bad either.
Well,
I was able to get a bit of intel as well. We should sort through what all of us have gained for now. I took the map we obtained earlier and found what appears to be a safe room. Right here. Oh, it's close. Perfect. Let's go over intel there. Joker, we gotta head over to the safe room so we can like discuss and stuff. Alright, I'm working on it.
Still, this is a surprise. All the cognitive guests in this palace seem like real humans. The casino earlier looked pretty real too. But talking with these guests was a whole nother story.
you have that right.
This ruler's observational skills and insight are off the charts. Shido's a formidable foe.
Come on, no need to freak out.
I'm not freaking out. I was just thinking it'll be easier to make a plan since they can talk normally. Alright. Let's put together the information we gathered.
Huh. Gotcha.
So we gotta get a letter of introduction from the five VIPs? Are those letters, and those letters become key cards?
You're right.
Exactly. Now let's go over what all of us have learned. First, according to my intel,
It seems...
one of the VIPs is an influential politician by the name of Oe. He's supposedly seen at the restaurant at night and sits near a table near the window. I'll go next. I heard about a prominent VIP who used to be nobility. They said he's usually by the pool.
Please hear me out.
Next is my intelligence. It seems the president of a television station is also a VIP. He always plays the slots at night. It would seem he spends his money quite lavishly. Crap, I'm starting to forget people already.
Hey,
Next is my turn. For real? Even you got info? Of course, I eavesdropped. Supposedly one of the VIPs is the president of an IT company. He's always in his room and reportedly enters from an exclusive hallway.
Listen up.
Well then, I'll close this out. How the hell did you get info with your looks? It seems like some guy they call the Cleaner is another VIP. I heard that he's cautious, so it's probably best if we check out the other VIPs first. Cleaner? I wonder what they mean by that. Wait a minute, after all the VIPs we listed, this one's the Cleaner? Is he really a VIP? Supposedly. I'm sorry, I couldn't get any information. Me neither, so don't worry about it, okay? Let's just work harder during the battle. You're right, I'll do my best. But there's a bigger problem, you know? My memory's not so great. Anyways, who is who?
It's no use. I can't keep the profiles of 5 people straight in my head.
I can only remember about 2 of them. What about you, Joker?
My memory's pristine. I'm bad at remembering. I forgot all of them. My memory's pristine.
Really? Wow!
We're up against 5 people. The politician Oe, a former noble, a TV station president, an IT company president, and a cleaner.
We get certification from them and obtain letters of introduction that'll serve as keycards. But only go for the cleaner after the other 4 have been dealt with, right?
Whoa, now that's impressive! You go, genius!
If we can't remember the details on the VIPs, let's reconvene inside a safe room.
Alright, let's get this done quickly. Hey,
We know how to get to the assembly hall now. Should we head home? Huh? You want to go back already? There are people in here with special letters. That means Shido trusts them to a certain extent. It would be best to consider them as powerful individuals. We do not want to be too hasty. Let's take our time here.
well,
Guess we have a little time to spare. Well then, let's head back for today. Alright.
okay.
Alright, Joker, let's retreat. Thank you for your hard work, even though we've done absolutely nothing. Hi, Dad. I'm back. Oh, you're back. So this is it, huh? Don't worry, I have to do this. It's for Futaba, too. Thanks. Do what you need to do. I'll try and help any way I can. Just don't be reckless, got it? That palace is an accurate portrayal of Shido's nature. What do you mean? I have to agree. I'm sure he's quite used to traveling, especially on extravagant ships. It should be obvious that he's not using his own money for it. There are all sorts of rumors online. Oh, I get it. He's using tax money. Not cool, Shido. I think he believes that which belongs to others, in turn, belongs to him. Even people's lives. That is correct. This country will be a miserable place if Shido becomes Prime Minister. We have to stop him. Right. We gotta pay him back for what he did to Dimit, too.
I should write something.
I should write that I am screwed. It's so over. Nah, we'll be fine. Wait, can I not go out at night? Maybe, hold on.
Hey!
I have something.
Oh, hang on. Now I can do some things. Oh, I can make coffee. Wait, hold up. Wait a minute. Looks like they have curry ingredients. Let's try to make some other. Oh. Well, never mind. Yeah, I'm actually gonna make some tools.
Okay.
Alright, let's make about 11 of these.
Yeah.
Then let's make 7 of these. And one more thing. And the rest can all be these.
Yes.
Yeah.
There we go. That should keep us set.
Nice. Well then.
Oh, who's calling me?
It's me. Sorry, I know you're tired. It'll be a sec, just hear me out. I've decided what I want to do with Shido after going into his palace. We can't let him run free. If there's a heart we gotta steal, it's definitely gotta be his.
That's right.
Yeah. Man, you knew this whole time, huh? I want to avenge you, that's a no-brainer, but that's not it. If we let him run the country, the weak will be totally effed. Isn't it our duty to protect them?
We'll protect them until the end.
Remember when I told you that heroes who lurk in the shadows are boring? Well, forget what I said. Those heroes are way cooler. Hey, once we change Shido's heart,
No, never mind. Just forget it. Let's do it. Let's steal that bastard Shido's heart. I'll do everything I can to make it happen. Thanks for listening to me. See ya.
See ya. Alright, now it officially begins. Lurk and Work metaphor came out and is looking good. Nice. How's it going, Legend? Hope work's going well. Campaign season has begun. I bet it'll be an overwhelming victory for Representative Shido. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna vote for him. Maybe I'll actually vote this time. There aren't many politicians who are like Shido-san.
Hey.
It's almost time. Were you able to sleep last night? I slept pretty well. I'm impressed. Whatever happens, you always manage to shake it off. You're finally facing against your arch enemy. I know you know this, but don't get impatient. But geez, it's been getting cold lately. You might actually freeze to death before his change of heart. Let's look to see if we can find anything to help us get warm. A heater, huh? Oh, this is good. It's so warm.
Hey!
Once we take care of Shido... What's wrong? Well... I was just thinking, this might be the last job for the Phantom Thieves. Everyone's goals and ambitions, they're all linked to taking out Shido. That's how I feel. We all became Phantom Thieves for our own reasons. We aren't just playing around. Outside of the Phantom Thieves, you almost have friends who've been helping you. They believe in you. We have an important battle ahead of us, and we only made it all this way because of them. There are no guarantees we can make it out of this. See them as much as you can, so you have no regrets. Alright, I understand. I'm with you, all the way to the end. This upcoming battle is personal, so we'll do it your way. Now you can fight Shido on your terms. Hasn't Dom been taking a lot of days off? I wonder if it's got something to do with his record.
Okay,
I believe I
quiet
mentioned this
down.
before, but Dom Cruz is back at his family's home. It's a personal matter, so don't go spreading rumors. How long can we keep this up? We need to take care of things before we get caught. I'm fine. I'm totally not ditching school because I want to.
Hey, are you sure it's okay for him to be down here working right now? I mean, wouldn't it be bad if a Shujin student walked in and saw him?
Don't worry about it.
Welcome. What did I just say?
Nah, still fine.
Senpai? You're not like a stunt double or something, right?
Long time to see. What brings you here? Is the real me?
I don't know what's happening, but I really hope this isn't a dream.
Well, are you pleased? I'm the one who set this up. A little surprise from me to you. I asked Futaba to do me a favor.
And I asked Ryuji to pass the message along to Kasumi.
I knew you'd be wiped out for a while, so I made sure to give you time to recover first.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm just so happy.
Oh.
No one cares about my scheme.
Well, it looks like you know what's been going on with him. Take a seat, why don't you? No reason to stand around. I'm going out for a bit to grab some groceries. I'll let you all get caught up with each other.
So you're Yoshizawa-san, right? Well, what's up? It's a pleasure meeting you.
Yes, nice to meet you as well, Sakura-san.
Could you at least figure out whether to be polite or casual?
Shut up! Don't you underestimate my people anxiety.
Yeah.
Mona tells me that you helped him out in that palace a while back. We are awfully grateful for that.
Oh no, it was my pleasure. He's usually the one who helps me out. Not only that, I'd promised to repay his kindness to me, no matter what.
What a refined response. Are we really around the same age?
You know, there's something I've wanted to ask you, Yoshizawa. Why were you in that palace in the first place?
That's...
I was wondering that too.
Oh.
Of course, I'm extra grateful that you saved our leader, but if our plan had somehow leaked, then we need to change our tactics from here on out.
It all started about a week ago, when we had lunch together on the roof of the school.
But that day's when...
I got the feeling that something big was going to take place that day, so... I'm so sorry. I was actually following you the entire time.
Wait, we were tailed there?
We definitely had no idea about that. It's like night and day compared to when Makoto was following us.
I've been considering for a while now. Perhaps I should be fighting alongside you if I have special powers like yours, Senpai. I wondered
Yes,
if
join
an
my
outsider
team.
like myself should even get involved. But I couldn't just stand back and do nothing.
Thank you.
It was nothing compared to how much you've done for me in the past. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you're not done here yet, are you? Then perhaps I ought to lend you a hand.
Oh.
Well, we could definitely use the additional firepower.
Thankful for her offer to help, but Shido is more dangerous than any of our previous targets. It'd be wisest to avoid dragging Kasumi into this fight. Oh,
Senpai?
it's too dangerous.
Well, you say that, but...
Honestly, we have no idea what risks you would face. Our enemy this time is more dangerous than anyone else so far. Also, we pretty much brought this entire mess down upon ourselves, so this is on us. We're delighted by the offer, but we really can't drag you into this any further. Moreover, you have something to do yourself, right?
I believe I'd be acting selfishly if I were to press any further. Very well. I understand your reasoning. If that's the situation, then I'll wait for you to return. But you have to promise me this. You'll come back safe no matter what. I don't ever want to feel as horrible as I did when I thought you...
I'm sure we'll be fine.
I really do believe you. It's time I get going. I've got practice today, as usual. Well, be seeing you.
Man, sure must be nice not having to go to school. It's aimed at me. It's not that great. It's not that great. Bullshit. A dead man cannot go to school, you know. This would be all for nothing if they found out he's still alive. Doesn't it suck to live like a fugitive, though? Always having to hide your face? It's a thrill, though. I can barely see. It's a thrill, though. I'm sure it is. No doubt it's hard as well, but please bear with it for now. Don't try too hard to hide yourself. You only stand out more. That's always the hardest. Try hard, but not too hard. In any case, we're ready to put out the plan into action. Now we all need is your signal.
Okay.
Okay, so you stand out too much during the day, so we need to go at night. Don't forget about we're about to face our toughest target to date. Don't skip out on your preparations. He's tough and knows the metaverse well, so be sure to strengthen your bonds so that you're prepared. Oh, he won't know what hit him. Yeah, I'm sorry to bring this up now. I know you have your hands full, but Dimmadams can do it. I have faith in all of you. Anyway, here's the info I have. This one's cruel. This is a group of scammers out there, specifically targeting old people. Apparently they're using some sort of spiritual mumbo-jumbo to trick them into paying up. Mumbo-jumbo? I don't know, like selling them magic vases or something. Anyway, they keep moving around, so it's been difficult to reliably track them. Apparently the police have just trying to stop trying entirely. From what I've read online, their representative is a guy called Yoshihiro Wakasa. I'm sorry I don't have any more info than that. Good luck. It might be tough for us to go at a time like this, but the info itself is pretty worthwhile. If you have the chance to head into Mementos, he'd make a great target. Okay, well, I can still go out and do stuff. Let's see, is that... Har is still available. Yeah, you know what? I kind of want her follow-up attack thing. So I might do this now. How many... So what are you going to do now? Let's head to the rooftop. Alright, let's sneak past everyone and go up the emergency exit. That's how I get to the roof. Okay. 23 days. That's still plenty of time.
Good day.
How are my vegetables doing? Nice. 3 carrots. I'll take it.
Good day.
Alright, you know what? Let's plant some more vegetables. More sun tomato. Okay.
Let's do it.
Oh, they got that sorted.
Good day.
Let's hang out. At a time like this, is this perhaps part of your grand infiltration strategy? It's a secret. You make it sound like it's really important. I suppose relaxation is vital at times like these. I've been thinking of trying to find some books to help me study coffee. Would you mind coming with me? Alright, let's do it. Yeah, I should be able to hang out as long as I'm careful. Sure, no one will catch me, probably. I see, so there are 8 different ways to roast coffee beans. Apparently the light roast is the most acidic. It says here the different type of roast you want should differ depending on how you want to drink your coffee. That's fascinating. You're so studious. Can you make some for me? That's fascinating.
Yes.
It is. I suppose I'd like to try hand roasting each type someday. You know, Okumar Foods didn't start as a burger chain. Originally it started nothing more than a small cafe ran by my grandfather. That particular shop closed before I was old enough to appreciate the finer intricacies of coffee. But that's where the real origin of our family lies. I had no idea. It's a surprise. I could have guessed that. That's a surprise. Yes, after all, everyone knows the company for its burgers. At any rate, after my grandfather passed, the company shut down the cafe due to its steady loss of revenue. He had never cared about turning the profit though. His only goal was to make people happy. He built a strong community around the cafe. He'd even given out free meals to those who couldn't afford it. When the day closed, people lined up for blocks to give flowers. They really loved that place.
But
I wonder how many people would line up for Big Bang Burger if it suddenly went out of business. I know we used to do well to keep our employees paid, but I can't help but think we lost something important. I mean, Takakura-san seems to only focus on the profits. At this rate, we never lose our black image. Might be bad. Hey, you might be right. That would be bad. Black like coffee? You might be right. Is there really nothing I can do? The company's name is just gonna keep getting dragged through the mud. What I really need is to get stronger. I mean, I could act tough in front of my employees, but you know how weak I am inside. I have a plan though. Before I can really determine who I trust, I first need to know what it means to have others trust in me. So I'm gonna get stronger, strong enough for you and the others to rely on me. There we go. Give me the recovery. That's perfect. Right. Just what we needed. But how am I supposed to gain the trust of my employees? I'm not even great at public speaking, and even just giving my opinion makes me a little nervous. Haru? Sugamura-san, what are you doing here? I was just heading home from a business arrangement when I saw you from a car window. Do I know you from somewhere? No. You're one of those brats from before. This is a friend from school. He's helping me look for some books today. Anyway, we should be getting back to our shopping. Please excuse us. Hold on, Haru. You think you go on a date with another man and leave your fiancé in the dust? You're not my fiancé. I already said I'm not going to marry you. Oh yeah? What about the contract I made with your father? Father is no longer here. Besides, marriage is something you go into with your own free will. A contract could never hold the same weight. Are you sure about that? Think about the reparations clause. If you back out of the deal now, you'll lose everything you own. Okuma Foods, your estate. Even so, What about your employees? Are you really willing to put their jobs on the line for the sake of your selfishness? Besides, the marriage is exactly what Okuma Foods needs right now. My father would have no trouble managing your shares or sweeping away your company's tarnished image. That reminds me, did Takakura-san tell you about the wedding hall? He got us the Phoenix Wing at the Wilton. Huh? What? He made provisional reservations for 10 days this coming spring. After all, the sooner the better. Wait a minute. We'll have to work into our guest schedules as well. There'll be over 300 of them, you know. Takakura can handle Okuma Foods in the meantime. Why don't you go stop by the gym or something, Haru? I mean, if you have time to mess around with this punk, you damn well have time to get a little thinner. I'm out of here. Please let me beat this guy up. I'm sorry about that. That guy is horrible. You're not wrong about that. He has everything. Fame, intelligence, etiquette. The only thing he needs now is a wife he can control. And I guess I'm the perfect target. He's gonna get Okuma Foods as well as my entire inheritance. I'm totally powerless against him. Be strong, Haru. You're right. I can't afford to drag myself down with such negativity. Thank you. I hope I can share with you again some other time. For today, though, I'm rather tired. Would it be okay if we parted here? Oh.
Bye.
I'm home. I'm sorry for the sudden call again. The thing is, Sugimura reached out to me again after we saw him. I'd rather not talk to him, but I can't stand him using the company to threaten me, or even speaking badly of you. The negativity felt so painful, too much to handle alone, and before I knew it, I was already calling you. You can talk to me anytime. Let him say what he wants. Want to run away together? You can talk to me anytime. Hearing that makes me so happy. Thank you. Even though I've just promised myself I get stronger, I suppose I'm still just depending on you. But still, I can't help but worry about the contract. How frustrating. I just can't let him keep manipulating me like a puppet. I have to find some way I can change this. Talking to you has really helped me calm me down. Thank you, really. We'll talk again soon, right? Poor Haru. I'm home, Dad.
You're back.
Still in disguise. Every news station has been running story after story about Shido and the elections. Catchy too. I can't believe they're calling him the detective of the century. Plus they're treating the Phantom Thieves like criminals. That side of things feels a little faded a little though, don't you think? Yes, all the talk of the elections made people forget about the suicide news. The main culprit is dead, and things are settled, and society can go on like normal. That's probably what the people are thinking. I have mixed feelings about all this. I'm not saying that they should talk about us more, but the sudden change in the momentum is weird. All they gotta do is hurry up and steal Shido's heart. That'll take care of everything, right? You're right. Everything up until the elections is the real battle. Let's take them down. Well then, let's discuss more tomorrow. Let's do our best.
Let's do it.
Alrighty then. Actually, let's go here real quick. Hello, I avoided death. You're alive and yet at the same time you're dead. You have an interesting fate indeed. Yes, I do.
What shall we do?
Infinity and
Here we go.
Yep, that still wasn't enough. Let's see, what else can I do at night? I suppose I can return the DVD I got.
Welcome.
And you have no more. Okay, many books.
Welcome.
Nope. Oh shoot, what do I do now? Let's see what I can do. Hey, you know what? We might just end it off right now.
I'll just add this.
I'll just add this about my goofy day. Okay. Feel like GG's, yeah. I feel like we have done enough for today. Now then, let's see who's up and about. There we go. Let's go say hi to Pawn Rook. Well, in that case, you guys have a wonderful night. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.